Hey, besties. Okay, so I was like so ready for this build ever since they announced officially the For Rent expansion pack. And I've been so excited because as a New Yorker, like, I just get so happy to like represent myself wherever I go, you know? And so, as a person who has been in Brooklyn her entire life, like, it's so important to me to like make brownstones a thing and to build them, even though I have a very love-hate relationship with building in The Sims. The Sims 4 I think is like the best game to build in just because of the amount of tools and help that it gives you. But like, still a very love-hate relationship, honestly. And so I had to like do and redo the thing that I had in my head for these brownstones several times, and I had to change like several things. Because I don't really build often, I didn't really know how to accurately represent what I wanted to represent, and so it took a bit of fiddling. Definitely quite a bit of fiddling, and like fiddling with like wall heights and stuff. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff had to happen, like, because I know what brownstones look like very vividly. Like, I didn't need to look for inspiration. I did anyway, just to make sure I got it right, but like, it wasn't a necessity that I looked for like build inspiration, because like I really know what brownstones look like. Like, I really do. The problem was like, of course, Sims proportions aren't like real life proportions, so like things that I wanted to do, I don't think that I could have done in The Sims like with the tools that we have, or I just don't know, because again, I don't build very often. I will say right now, like, I really do enjoy the end result, or at least the end result of what I have right now. Like, as far as the shells go, I really like how they turned out. I really wanted to do 3 because I was building in San Myshuno because I think that's like the perfect place to build brownstones in. Like, the background feels very New York to me, and I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be like inspired by New York, so like it all works out. And so yes, I wanted it to feel, because of the whole like you could make several households live on the same lot, like I think that is such a like game changing thing, and so I really wanted to do like a lot. And so I tried to like dabble in Tool, even though I like never use it for building like ever before, and then I realized that I don't actually know what I'm doing. So I was trying to like fiddle with these like end pieces, because this is like so important for a brownstone, like these little, like, I have no idea what they're called, but like the little top bits, the little top building bits are so important, because without that it really just isn't a brownstone. And so like I pulled out a bunch of stuff that I thought looked very brownstone-esque. Like, you'll see them have a bunch of like decorations, like ornate decorations, like if they're like older and stuff. Like the one that I have sort of like just on the wall there. I don't actually use it, but like they'll have stuff like that like in them. On them, I don't know. Yeah. And so I wanted to make them 3 different colors so that way they felt very like realistic to how brownstones feel in real life. Like a block of brownstones, like they won't all be the same color, like they'll have different things. So like you see like the two of them have like those little like rounded bump out bits, like that's very realistic. So I really wanted to keep it like that. And the proportions were kind of what I was battling, because like I usually adore short wall height, and like that's like the only wall height that like I build with or use ever. But brownstones are very much a medium to tall wall height thing, so I kind of had to make the walls taller. And I don't know if I do it yet, but like I definitely do it, because once I start placing in like windows and doors, it really feels very short, and they really can't feel short. So especially with like the CC that I wanted to use, it really needed to be taller. And this was sort of where I like started feeling really discouraged, because like the proportions weren't really what I wanted them to be, and like that amount of windows is normal, like, but it looks ridiculous in The Sims with like these particular windows. And I'm pretty sure with like that particular wall height, like it looks like a ridiculous amount of windows, but like that is exactly what it looks like. But like, of course, in real life there's like spaces between windows, and like they don't look so gigantic. But like this is sort of where I started like looking at other options for windows, but those like original windows are like the best option as far as like look, because that's like what brownstone windows usually look like. But I was looking to see if I could get like a smaller window, so that way I could keep like the shorter wall height, but like it didn't really end up working out. And I kind of just had to face up to the fact that I was going to have to make the walls taller. And then I started thinking about like how brownstones are usually like set up, and they have like the main entrance, and then there's like a lower level entrance, and that's entirely because of like how slavery worked in like the north of America. And like the lower entrance was like the slave entrance, and like of course the main one was like for the white people that live there. And so yeah, I had to keep true to like brownstone feel, because like of course it's not how it's used like today, but like they're still there. Like that little drop down entrance is still a thing, and usually you'll see people like rent out the bottom, because it'll be like a whole sort of floor at the bottom of a brownstone. And so like I haven't decided if I wanted to make that like a separate living area. I don't think so. I think I want to make it so there's like 3 families, because of like 3 brownstones, and like the 3 families own like the entire brownstone. I think that's nicer. And then I can like, once the pack comes out, I can furnish it and then create some like families to live in these brownstones, and I think that'll be like really fun. And I found this fence and it felt very brownstony to me, but then the like staircase glitch thing happened, and so it kind of sucks. And by kind of, I mean it really sucks that like the railing disappeared for I believe 2 of the brownstones, and for really apparently no reason. But like we're just sort of stuck with that, and I can't draw like a wall or anything, so like it is what it is, you know. But I was fixing the stairs because like most brownstones have like railings and then like a gate, And honestly, I feel like I'm going to change this a little bit, like on like the next go around, like in the decorating video. But normally it's like the stairs are usually not that long. They're usually like a couple of stairs, and then like the entrance to like the ground. Well, not the ground floor, but I guess the ground floor. It's not quite the basement. It really is the ground floor. Okay, yeah. And normally it's like a bit more walk space, and it's not just like that little square and then like stairs. So I'll probably change that and then put the stairs somewhere else, or like make like the cool little bendy stairs and then put that there. And I really wanted flower boxes because I think flower boxes are really neat, and I think it adds personality to builds and stuff. And of course I didn't like landscape or really anything because like again I sort of want to like leave like the personality, and like also I want to be able to use like the new stuff that actually comes with the foreign expansion pack for this build. So I don't want to like do too much before I like can actually do what I want to do with the expansion pack. Like this is just like the shell of what I want it to look like for the most part. And I was just really excited about it, so I wanted to like share this part in a video before it came out because like I'm just really excited for the pack, honestly. I'm always excited about like new Sims content, but I'm like really excited about this one because I think the ability to like build your own apartments in any world ever, like it can like drastically change so many of the worlds that we like have. And it doesn't even have to be like an apartment building in the like traditional way that like you can think of apartments, where it's like a block and then you have like apartments. Like you can do it like how I'm doing it right now, like where it's like houses and like it's like it could be like an imaginary block of houses, and like different families can live in like the different houses, and it makes it so that like worlds where you were like stuck with a particular amount of like lots, you can have like so many more families live there basically. Like worlds like Willow Creek and stuff, which and like a lot of places and I'm pretty sure it's New Orleans that it's like based off of, and like a lot of those places they have like row houses, like not row houses but like rows of houses, if that makes sense, where like multiple people live in. So like places like that like it can really like change the way that like already existing worlds look and behave, and I think that's really cool. And it's definitely going to be one of those like packs that like you sort of have to have if you're going to buy packs, you know, like seasons, or like for me like cats and dogs, like those are like mandatory ones. And so I wanted to create like a fake little like street because like obviously I have like a sidewalk, but like I wanted to make like my own sort of imaginary sidewalk with like fire hydrants and like parking signs and stuff. Again, not that we have cars or anything, but like it's just supposed to add to like the city feel. And so I wanted to add in like a backyard, but like Brooklyn sized backyards. So they're not very big, but like they exist. And I sort of want them to all be connected, at least for right now. Like again, because there's gonna be like another video where I like come back, revisit it, like update it with like all the new stuff from the pack and stuff, and like actually like decorate it and stuff. So like I just wanted to get like a general feel for like what I had in my head. I wanted them to like share backyards, like where the gates would be all connected, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. And then I wanted to put like garbage cans out, because that's again very Brooklyn, but like not out. Normally it's like inside, but like I don't know. And so I had like the garbage can, the recycling can, and then like in some of like the more fancier places in Brooklyn they'll have like a compost can. So like that's a thing. And so I put that there on, I believe, 2 of them, because you can sort of like opt in most of those neighborhoods that like have that as a thing that you can do. And then I was going to put a mailbox, like a placeholder mailbox, but like I was gonna put like an actual mailbox, but then I remembered that like the new pack will have like the communal mailboxes where it's like more than one mailbox, so that way everybody can like have their own mailbox. And I was thinking I wanted to see like how that worked first, or if they had like other forms of mailboxes and then I would be able to like use those. So I didn't want to put anything down right now. Basically this video was just like getting the shelves to what I wanted them to look like on the outside, and not really through any like floor plan or anything. Like I just wanted them to look nice on the outside for the most part, and then I can like change everything up once the pack comes out, because you have to like set which spaces you want to like be for which households, and so you really sort of have to wait for the pack to come out for this to actually be like a real thing. And this is basically like the end of the video, so let me know what you guys think about the brownstones. Like, how do they look? If you have any like critiques or like pointers for making it look a bit nicer, like let me know. Let me know if you're excited about the pack, because like I'm excited, so I want to know if you guys are excited. But yeah,